Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 10. Literally 10 straight days in a row. Damn, that's when the early access came out, was it? Time has flown, it really has, and I'm excited to bring this new episode to you today. It features quite a lot of gameplay and a very exciting SBC towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. A load of you seem to miss yesterday's episode. I guess you were all busy playing FIFA rather than watching it, right? So if you don't want to miss out, really, I did my Foot Rivals reward packs yesterday, so you want to go and check them out. And then, well, of course, we are back here now. If you've just watched episode 9, welcome back. Guys, continue on with that amazing support, smashing that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. The support has been insane. You guys know that. I've literally said it every video, but it means the world to me, so thank you for that. So this is where we're currently standing in Foot Division Rivals. We literally played 2 games. I think we got 1 win and 1 loss, or 1 win and 1 draw. I can't remember what it was in the previous episode. So it's time for me to go in again. My aim for... I've actually been looking at it and thinking about it, and I've seen a few tweets about it and stuff. It seems as though rank 1, unless you're like fully on it all the time and truly willing to play an absolute ridiculous amount of games, like 50 plus games a week, then I think rank 1 is going to pull away from us every single time, because I have my main account as well where I make player reviews and other content, squad builders, that type of stuff. So I'm sort of managing 2 different accounts, which means I can't always play that many on both accounts and stuff. I think rank 2 seems to be a fantastic option. The rewards aren't that much different. So this week we're going to try our best to get into and stay in rank number 2, which is what 40% of the people that play this game are going to get. So that would be better rewards than we got last week, but it would take a lot more time to achieve rank number 2 in, what are we, Division 5. So that's the aim for this week, and it would be nice. I'm imagining I've got more time, or I'm in the top 40% of people playing this game, right? This is my job. I have quite a lot of time to play FIFA, but of course there are a lot of hours that go into editing and stuff as well. But I reckon we can easily hit that rank number 2, and that's what I'm going to aim for today. At halftime in this first game, we're 2-0 up. We were flying. I was really enjoying myself. Memphis Depay skips across, plays it into the box, and well, I mean, I'd prefer a header to just go in at the back post to make sure it goes in there, but I always hold that LT button. It's become a habit, and then of course Quincy Promes is there to bicey that one into the back of the net, or scissor kick it into the back of the net, and there you go. So 3-0 win, and the guy rage quits in the very first game of my day in FUT Division Rivals. I let him have 1 shot, so yeah, defense was kind of working for me. I was playing pretty good in this very first game. We get another plus 27 onto the skill rating. I believe we're going to need 1600 skill rating to push up into Division 4. However, no matter what we do this week, we're getting Division 5 rewards, even if we are promoted, essentially, because it will just be next week we get promoted into Division 4, if we make it that far. And we do push ourselves into like rank number 3 or whatever it was for the weekly tournament. So going into the second match, this guy's got a much better team. He's got Lacazette, he's got Morata, he's got David Silva, like a really nice team. Couple of informs from the Premier League as well. It's clear that this guy's probably put a little bit of money into the game as opposed to what we're doing here, which is the road to glory. He might not have done, you know, I'm sure you can get a team like he's got without spending any money, but to have someone like David Silva, he's probably quite expensive. And I could tell that this guy knew what he was doing on the game, especially when he did a free kick like that to go 1-0 up. It's always like the slightly better players from my experience that are the ones which can do those run up free kicks and they make the fake run and then you're able to score from it. I always mess them up, to be honest. So yeah, I knew that I was in for a bit of a tough game, and he was very, very high pressure on me. It was very tough to get anywhere in front of goal without getting intercepted or blocked or whatever. But of course, when I'm on my attacking mode, I'm on like constant pressure as well. So I was also getting the ball back off of this guy quite nicely. And I do run it down the wing, whip it in, and Anderson Talisca is there to absolutely nod it into the back of the net. Really, really big header there from the Brazilian. He is massive, of course, so it helps that he can rise above those defenders. I nearly score an audacious bicey with Xherdan Shaqiri, but it is a good save from Inform Petr Cech. However, Paulinho plays it in into Lacazette. I do a little turn and boom, finesse into the back of the net. We get a goal with Lacazette, which is not something I've necessarily been doing a lot of lately. I've been wondering whether or not, this might even be the second game I played with him. I've just not been that impressed with him to begin with. And then, well, I smash the post, and it comes back out, and who is it that scores? Zachariah, however you guys want to pronounce the name. I still don't know. But yeah, he manages to score a goal, and without doing too much in this game, I turn it around and go from 1-0 down to being 3-1 up in a matter of moments. So my constant pressure, or my extremely high pressure with my attacking mode, seemed to help out an awful lot in this game and put me 3-1 up. Now, I believe for the second half, I brought it back a little bit. I moved to my defensive mode, which is still a 4-1-2-1-2, still the same everything, but a little bit less pressure, a little bit more standoffish, and focusing more on intercepting the play rather than constantly hounding people down. So when I scored, literally off of kickoff, I was quite surprised. And that even forced a rage quit as well. So these guys obviously haven't been watching my Road to Glory, where I've been saying, if you very much can, stay in the game. Don't rage quit. Because he'd scored a goal there. If he'd have just lasted out until the 90th minute, he'd have got another couple of 100 points onto his weekly competition, which will eventually have pushed him up another rank or something. So, yeah, don't rage quit in Rivals. It seems to be for the worst, you know, because obviously you're going to miss out on getting your points. So now we're a little bit further into rank 3, pushing towards rank 2, which is exactly what we're aiming for by the end of today's video. And we get matched up against a Prem team. Now, I found this one a little bit weird because, well, the team looks alright, apart from the Strike Force. Like, the Strike Force doesn't look that interesting, you know. It's two non-rare golds that I don't think are going to be great. It's Rondon and then someone who I'm not sure of the name. Is it? I can't remember. Is it Jimenez or something? I might be completely wrong. But he had David De Gea in goal. He paused it right off the bat. So I was like, okay, I anticipate changes coming. His De Gea messes up and I score a goal. But when he finally got to pause the game, he brought on Memphis Depay up front as well as in-form Lozano. So at this stage, I was against a decent Prem team with De Gea in goal and a very, very quick and very dangerous strike force. So that kind of changed the game a little bit. That made my confidence go a bit downhill, I'm not going to lie. And I accidentally pull a defender away here, which opens up a huge gap for Lozano. I tried to catch him up. I tried to slide tackle across. I didn't do the right motion with my slide tackle. It didn't curve around to try and pull the ball away. It just did a straight slide tackle, which wasn't quite what I wanted, but I don't think you can really direct them. I'm not too sure anyway. And he's actually able to equalise in this game. Now, as you can see, he's finding it super easy to get down my wing or actually get past my defence. It's like I'm playing really, really attacking, and that possibly is because I was on my attacking mode. My defence seemed to be pushing up quite a lot. It's because I'm on this super high pressure and I'm trying to outscore my opponent, right? Rivals, if you're scoring goals, you're earning points. It's like 90 points per goal you score. Even if you were to lose 6-5, if you get those 5 goals, you're still getting a good amount of points towards your rank. So as many goals as you can possibly score in FUT Division Rivals, the better, of course. And there doesn't seem to be a clean sheet bonus, I don't think. So you can win 5-4 or win 6-5, and it's the same as winning 6-0 effectively. So yeah, just a little bit that people seem to have worked out on the internet. I get completely done by Lozano right there. He'd been shooting before, so when he cut inside and I'd literally committed to a slide tackle, I was like, oh god, here we go, he's going to score again. And I get caught on the break. This seems to be one of the only players I've played against so far which seems super quick on the ball and stuff. Lozano in form is dangerous. 94 pace, 85 dribbling. Maybe that is why he's good on the ball. Like, he's actually got nice close control and good dribbling stat and stuff, as well as actually being rapid. So he was able to pull away from me. He was able to get a 3-1 win against me, and that kind of sucks. So it's going to take another game at least for us to get up into the next division or the next rank. And I get matched against this Prem team. This guy's got informed Ryan Fraser, Arnautovic, and also a UCL Xherdan Shaqiri up top. Like, I'm jealous of that. Considering I've got a Shaqiri that's slightly worse than this guy's, I'm super jealous that he's got a really, really nice version. Considering the player on my main account that I got was nowhere near the levels of Xherdan Shaqiri. So, and this was recorded just before ones to watch actually came out, and before the SBC came out. So this guy literally got that Shaqiri from pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition or the Champions Edition of the game. So yeah, GG's to him. He got a pretty good player right there. But I'm 1-0 down, trying my very best to get back into the game, but I absolutely blast it over there with Shaqiri. Get through again with him, but a fantastic challenge by my opponent saves him from conceding a goal. And then, well, Arnautovic has just been left way too free in the box. I'm trying to do this whole thing where I defend with my midfielders and let the AI do the defending for me, because that seems to be the meta on this game. It seems to be what's working, and you are seriously hindered right now if you are defending with your centre-backs, because you are pulling them out, and that leaves a massive gap for someone to run in behind you. So they're way better positioned when they're just controlling themselves, which I don't agree with. I wish it was slightly more manual defending. I'd like to learn. And not have it super easy for everyone, but I do find buzzing around with my CDM or my CM seems to be much, much better, and I concede less goals. So I'm 2-1 down here. I get a header opportunity, but it's straight into the hands of Heaton. Doesn't do anything from that. Zakaria plays it into Talisca. I take that finesse shot. I hit it perfectly timed, but it wasn't a great one, so it goes wide of the post. Not every time shot is going to fly into the back of the net, guys. Just remember that. It's all about the power and the angle and stuff that you're at. However, I pick the ball up here, play a nice 1-2 with Bakambu, who I brought on as a super sub, and I managed to get an 84th minute equaliser with Talisca. He absolutely banged that into the roof of the net. Really, really nice goal. And I'd moved at that point to 4-2-4. I quickly switched it up because I was like, I will take the draw. I switched it back to my defensive mode. He runs down the other end and scores a friggin' goal. And that really, really annoyed me. I wanted to shut up shop. I wanted to not concede again, but I conceded. It was so very frustrating. This guy was good, but I'm able to do it back to him. Like, there was a lot of goals in the last few minutes of this game. Bakambu, the super sub, this time in the right place at the right time to receive the ball and just tap it past the goalkeeper to get me that 89th minute equaliser. Now, I'll take that. 3 goals and a draw is actually probably nearly as good as like winning 1-0 in terms of actual points. What do we get for our rank in this particular game? We'll see as it comes around. We get 26 weekend league points. We're over a quarter of the way there now, guys, but it's going to be a while. Only +5 on the skill rating. That's not going to help us get promoted. And then what do we get? +480 and then, well, +90. Okay, so we get +570 points for drawing 3-all. That's not too bad. I've had wins where I get around that. I think you get 500 for a win, and then so a 1-0 win would be like 590 or something. So it's really very similar to a 3-3 draw. I'm very much liking the fact that when you do like these daily objectives, EA are giving a lot of like chem styles to you as well as just a few coins. Really like that. It means the price of chem styles are coming down. I've probably got quite a lot in my club, and I'm still waiting to see if like I'm solidified with my teams for a little bit, because you know how much I've been changing them up. I don't want to waste an engine chem style if I'm going to sell the player a little while later. But maybe on the players that I'm really enjoying, like Condogbeer and stuff, I can start to use chemistry styles, and I think I'll do that for you guys at the start of the next episode or something. Maybe we'll place a couple chem styles on some players, see if it makes a difference to us at all. A lot of people think they're placebo. I'm willing to believe that they kind of work, but we'll see, shall we? I might as well place them on, right? Because I'm sure the ones that EA given me from the daily objectives are probably untradeable, so unless they're not, and then I could potentially sell them for a little bit if they're going. I don't know. I'll check. I'll have a little look. I'll play around in the club. And then, well, to end the video, you've got a squad battles match here from me. Now, I'm playing on professional. I realised that this was Friday night just before 6 p.m. I realised I had 20 minutes to complete a weekly challenge where I needed 2 more assists in squad battles. Now, for some reason, my mind read it as on professional difficulty. So I played on professional just so that I could guarantee myself that I got the assists. I won like 6-0. And then I went back to the weekly objectives, wondered why I hadn't completed it, and it's because it says legendary difficulty, and I'm like, Tom, you absolute muppet, you just wasted the chance to get a premium gold pack. I should have just played it on Legendary. I was absolutely gutted. Like, I didn't have enough time then because the weekly objectives were going to update and refresh. But what a mistake to make, guys. I completely played on the wrong difficulty. Got a win, but, well, screwed it up and didn't get that premium gold pack. That would have been quite nice. And then the final thing we're going to do in this episode, at 6 PM last night, we did get ourselves the UEFA Competition SBC, which is going to give us an 87 rated Aubameyang for 5 games with a different card design. And also it's going to give us that 2-player pack, that Champions League 2-player pack, might I add. So it's not just a regular one. Hopefully we can get something good. So that, after I think I worked it out, it cost me like 3.6k on the players that I bought, and then I had some stuff in my club already, so I was really happy with the price of that one. Absolutely fine. And then the pack rolls around. What do we get? We get the blue flares and stuff. We get Belgium, Cam, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, we don't. We get Van Aken. My heart literally skipped a beat as I opened that. When I was playing and actually opened it, I thought I'd got Kevin De Bruyne, and I was going to be over the moon because it would have been an untradeable player that wouldn't have like wrecked the series. I understand if I get a 1 million coin player at this stage in a game and I can sell him, it kind of ruins the road to glory. But to get a really sick untradeable would have been awesome. And unfortunately for us, we get Van Aken, whoever he is. I'm not aware of it. He was a lowish rated player. Probably one of the worst ones that I could have possibly got. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. We get an Italian guy as well who might be useful for an SBC down the line. They both are probably. They both probably count as special items that I could submit for an SBC down the line. Thinking about maybe doing the Hybrid Leagues SBC in the next episode. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And of course, we'll play some more FUT Division rivals to keep ourselves in rank 2, or to probably earn ourselves back up to rank 2 after taking a few hours out. I'm sure we only just scraped it, didn't we? So I'm probably only just in it. If not, I'm back in rank 3 and I need to push my way up. The game has fully launched now, so expect divisions to become a little bit more, I don't know, I guess it's still always going to be sweaty, but expect it to level out a little bit over the next week or so, because, well, everyone's playing it now, so there's all different types of skill levels and stuff, right? But yeah, there you go, guys. That is going to be the road to glory for today. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. If you're still here, you're part of the late gang, and I'd appreciate your thumbs up on the vid. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.